So besides that, if you could, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our first comic and show him a lot of love. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Scott Waddle!
Keep it going for your host, Coddington Bear. How you guys doing? So I was born and raised in Vegas. Anybody else? And I travel around a decent amount and do comedy, and people always ask me if I had a crazy childhood growing up here. And it was actually super normal. I mean, the blow was probably better, and the hookers were better looking, but I went to the same underground drug raves that everyone did in elementary school. Me and my brothers were kids. We used to make fun of each other for being gay. And my mom, she'd get super pissed off. She's like, don't call your brother gay, you're just going to start to believe it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure if that's how you turn people gay, then everyone would be gay. But if I do have him turn him gay, I'll tell a bunch of straight jokes until he turns back, so just relax, you know? So it was like my goal in life to tell a gay joke that was so funny that my mom couldn't help but laugh at it. So we're about to go to a wedding, and she asked us if we're ever going to get married. I was like, yeah, I'll probably get married someday. But my little brother's like, no, I'll never get married. So I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, don't worry, one day they'll pass the gay marriage law. And my mom busted up laughing. But now my little brother's gay. And all the straight jokes in the world don't seem to turn him back. So, my bad. My little brother's not really gay, and he really fucking hates that joke. I did a show one time, and his ex-girlfriend happened to be in the crowd. She came up to me afterwards. She's like, is your little brother really gay? And I was like, yeah, you fucked him up. And really, I'm not sure if my brother's gay or not, because every time I ask him, he just can't seem to give me a straight answer, so. You're gonna get a couple of them, I don't give a shit. So I'd imagine your friend when I was a kid. Anyone else? All right, just me, okay. His name was Jesus. The religious bear crowd, all right. The funny thing is, though, my parents would play along. Like, I'm not 8 anymore, you guys could drop it, you know? They used to always make fun of me at school. They'd be like, oh, is your imaginary friend here right now? And I'd be like, Jesus is everywhere. I'm gonna name my kid, and it's like crazy to me that people still name their kids biblical names, you know? Like, my name's Adam, right? You guys all know Adam from the Bible? He's the guy who killed his brother Steve or something like that? I don't know, I haven't read it, but I'm gonna name my kid Jesus just for this joke, and then I'll probably abandon him, but just so like on the first day of school, they'll be like, hey, Zeus, and he can stand up in a white robe and Birkenstocks and be like, actually, it's Jesus, but I forgive you. And what's crazy, this happened to me not too long ago, and this is a true story. I was matched with a girl named Eve on Tinder. My name's Adam, her name's Eve. So I sent her a message like, hey, you want to split a rack of ribs? And then we started dating, and then we got married, and then we had kids, and the kids started hooking up with each other, and we started hooking up with the kids. No, I'm just joking, because that would be ridiculous, right? Oh, you guys took that better than I thought you would. As you tell, I'm not very religious, but I remember I saw an article not too long ago, and it's 4 people died because they were in a car crash and they weren't wearing their seatbelts. And I could see in the article, like in the picture, that on the back of their car they had a God First sticker. And I was like, well, that's where you guys fucked up, because it's safety first. And I guess Jesus decided not to grab that wheel for him, so. Or maybe he did grab that wheel for him and then just reined him straight into the tree, and there's like, what's this guy's blood alcohol content? It's just wine, the dude was wasted. That's a dumb joke. So I don't know if you guys know this, but marijuana just got legalized here in Vegas. The potheads, yeah. And I'm not really a big pothead, but it's like to celebrate, you know, I got really high that day, and it's, this is how high I got. I went to take a shower, and I turned on the shower, then I went to the other room to grab a towel, and when I came back, the door was shut, and I could hear the water running behind the door, and I was like, ah, shit. Someone's already in there. So I turned around and I took a shower in the other shower, and the whole time I was fucking pissed. I'm like, that asshole's using all the goddamn hot water. And that asshole was me. And I live by myself. So I'm super poor, you know, because I'm a comedian. They say like an apple a day keeps a doctor away, but I find that having absolutely no health insurance has the exact same effect, so I don't have to eat a bunch of shitty apples, no matter how much Eve tries to push them on me, so. We got any married people in the crowd? Yeah, it's like I'm 32 now. It's like I always thought I'd be married by 32, but I just got a lot left to live for. I always thought I'd have kids too, but I still have dreams. But it's like, it's crazy. They say like it's a miracle when a kid's born, but I think it's like a true miracle when your girlfriend's late for a period and she finally gets it. Like, it's like, but if you ask and all my married friends are like, they're like, their wives coming on an Atkins diet, they can't get drunk with their friends anymore, and on top of that, their wives don't even sleep with them. But if you ask them what the best day of their life is, they still say it's their wedding day. And that was just because that was the last time he got to eat cake, get drunk with his friends, and fuck his wife all on the same night, so. So I just had my first threesome, so give it up for me, yeah. Yeah, that's a big day for any dude, and it's like, but every dude's willing to lower standards a little bit for a threesome, like, usually I try and have sex with girls that are 8s and above, but to have a threesome, I would lower my standards just a little bit, So instead of having sex with one girl that was an 8, I had sex with 2 guys. Still counts. So my mom, she's kind of neurotic. She puts lotion on her hands all day long. And I asked her one time why she does that. She's like, I do that so when I'm 80, I'll have the hands of a 20-year-old. And I was like, oh, that's why I have the penis of a 12-year-old. That one's a slow burner. I was like, but that's like faulty logic, because that means that every old man would have one hand that's brand new. And one hand that's old as shit, because what guy applies lotion to his non-dominant hand? It's not a thing that happens. Oh man. So is anyone guys? Have you guys have a name for your penis? Anyone? Shout it out. No one? What is it? General? That's a good one. Anyone else? Clifford? Kind of want to see that penis now. Yeah, I named mine Moby. Not because of Moby Dick, but because it looks like the singer. But like my ex-girlfriend, she actually had a name for her boobs. She called them the twins. It must have been fraternal, though. Like all twins, one was rounder than the other, and one had an innie, one was an outie. That's a good joke. So I have a terrible memory, probably from all this pot smoking, but it's like this. I remember I used to work at a restaurant, and these people came up to me and they asked me what the happy hour specials were, and I was like, we don't have happy hour specials on Fridays. They're like, it's Wednesday. Like, some people are off by a day, but I was off by as much as you can possibly be off by, That's why I don't think it's fair that my girlfriend gets mad at me when I can't remember her birthday. Like, I try as hard as I can, but it just got lost in the recesses of my brain. But to be fair, I've been celebrating Memorial Day my entire life. I can't even tell you what month that's in. Like, Veterans Day, no fucking clue. Like, we've only been dating for 7 years. Let me get these holidays down first, and then I'll work and remembering your fucking birthday. It's like I barely know when Christmas is, and that's just because I wouldn't be a very good Christian if I didn't know the day that Santa died on the cross, so. So I try and help out the homeless. You guys help out the homeless? You guys are the homeless? So, yeah, I was walking into McDonald's the other day, and this guy asked me if I could help him out. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to grab you something inside. I'll be right back. When I came back out, I handed him an application. Like, give a guy a quarter pounder with cheese he eats for a day. Teach a guy to make a quarter pounder with cheese, and he fucking shoots himself because he works at McDonald's. I told that joke one time. This lady came up to me after the show, super pissed off. She's like, I have a friend that's homeless. I was like, must not be that good of a friend. You don't have a fucking couch you can sleep on? Like, I'm just telling jokes about homeless people. You're letting your friends sleep out in the cold. Who's a real asshole, me or you? Both of us, but that's besides the point. So things that happened back in the day fascinate me. Like, back in the day, they used to think that when you had a headache, that demons were trying to escape from your skull. So they would drill a hole in your head so the demons could escape. That's fucking crazy. What's even more ridiculous that my friends think the cure for alcohol poisoning is to draw a bunch of dicks on my face. Like, we actually had a friend die of alcohol poisoning one time. I was like, I guess we just didn't draw enough dicks on his face, but at least his mom had a good laugh when she went to identify the body, so. All right, I don't know if that's been about my time. You guys have been a great audience. I'm a local here, so if you guys want to come check me out, I'm always performing in Vegas. My name's Adam Scott Waddle. You guys have a great night.